For those of you who know, you know, but I didn't know. A butane torch isn't hot enough to make steel red. I'm quite keen to use this, but I have looked on the internet and I've got to seal this white stuff before I can use it. And I bought that stuff today. Okay, that'll do. The second batch I made up was a bit wet, so I put it on with a paintbrush. That gave it a nice smooth finish. I quite like that. The important thing is just to seal the white fibery stuff. It's made of porcelain. It's really bad to breathe if it gets out and about as little fibers. So it's all sealed now. I've got to leave it 48 hours to dry before I can turn the gas on. Who wants to volunteer to take me out the back and shoot me? I was supposed to cut from there up, not down. Mamma mia! Cut it in there and cut it off altogether there. I don't know why I made it complicated, but now it's in, nice and snug. That's the first piece. I'll just keep growing from there, welding bits on. Just trimming that back to where the bend and the glue is good. Get rid of this crack bit. Insert favorite swear word here. That fitting's not the same as that fitting. Okay, the story is I had to buy my own cylinder dedicated to the Ford because the fittings on our barbecue are old school, which you can still buy, but not compatible. And while you might be able to get an adapter, I wasn't sure about that. Probably not legal. So I had to go for a whole new cylinder. $65.90 for the cylinder with gas in, and then when it runs out I just bring it back and swap over for another one with gas in for $22. So anyway, 3.7 kilos of gas probably do me a while, I reckon. Okay, the cylinder's tucked away under the bench. The pipe is kept away from the forge. Let's crank her up. I've got new disposable vice jaws. Should be a bit more resilient than plywood. I've got a stone slab on the bench with an air gap underneath, and the oven itself has an air gap too, by the way. The alternative plan was to take the oven downstairs and just have it on the concrete bench, but I don't have a vise down there yet, so I'm sticking with this plan. I think that stone will work okay.